Hello guys, this is Nick901 and I am back and I am going to be playing some Dwarf Fortress. So I'm not going to be playing on the world that I created last time. I'm actually going to be playing on a new one that I created because I felt like the one that I created wasn't hard enough, and what I want to do for this playthrough is something special. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make like a kind of a farm for like rare animals like cheetahs and jaguars and stuff, so that I can have cool pets and stuff, just stuff like that mainly. There we go. Now I can move around. So, let's see. I kind of just want to find a place where I feel here. There's something that you can do. If you press F, you can find the desired location, and this you don't really need to worry about. This is something that all you really need is the temperature. I'm trying to remember how you do all this stuff. It's like you do. How do you go up? It's like you can do like 4 and 6 and stuff, and you can do other stuff as well. And when you press enter, it actually searches, so don't press enter. So I'm actually not going to be doing that because it takes a really long time to do. So yeah. So let's go somewhere over there because I accidentally put the temperature to low, and you do not want that. You want the temperature to be like warm for what I'm trying to do. For if you're just trying to do a normal thing, you want either warm or temperate. It's better to get temperate because I feel like I think in warm there's sometimes of the year where the water dries up, and you do not want that. It causes some major problems, like it's like crazy major. So this actually looks pretty good. You don't want things like aquifers because that's basically like underwater, um underwater, what do you call it? It'd be like underwater. It would be underground caverns that are full of water, so you would basically dig into it and just find big thing of water. Okay, so here is kind of what I was trying to find. Not like exactly what I was trying to find. Actually no, because there's a goblin fortress here. I did not see that. I'm glad that I found that when I did. So you basically want for like your first playthrough, I would tell you to get something like this. Conifer forest, lots of trees, lots of vegetation, temperate. This is like the place that you would go to for like your first thing, and maybe at another point for maybe the next update I'll do a playthrough of that. But I want the place up here that I was talking about, which is warm, deep and shallow metals, and there's also a stream, and you can like at the top left you can see me moving around, and you use U to go up, M to go down, H to go left, K to go right. Now it's really weird. And you normally want like a river, so I'm gonna try and have a bit of a river here over there. Yeah, yeah, that looks about good. Yeah, that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like create a castle, and I'm gonna create an outside place for pets. So I'm just gonna go right here. It's warm. It's there's a good amount of trees. It's a woodland. There's moderate vegetation, and there's untamed wilds, which means that there will be animals coming there. So I'm gonna go there. So untamed wilds is like the the hardest difficulty besides the hardest difficulty in a normal place. There's like three types of places. There's like a good place, a normal place, and then there's an evil place. And there are three things per those things. In the normal place, the hardest place is the untamed wilds, and then there's others for those things. I'll put the link to the wiki for that in the description. So I'm just going to do an bug here. I'm actually going to prepare for the journey carefully because as I said, I want a certain amount of things. So you basically want incredibly good miners. You really want two good miners so that when one's sleeping, the other ones aren't just. I mean, when one's sleeping. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to. So when someone is sleeping, it means that they can't do their job. So you want two miners so that when one of them is sleeping, the other can just be mining. Sorry for the bad bad stoppage there. So miners, you really only want them to mine, but you can have them for other stuff too. But I wouldn't suggest making them anything like that you need, like woodcutters, carpenters, masons, engravers. I mean, you can be an engraver, but engraving kind of goes along with mining, so I wouldn't suggest that. I would suggest things that are a bit more late game, like furnace operator, wood burner. Because if you don't get one of these um, in like a thing, it's a bit hard to do because it takes a while for someone to finally start doing that thing. I'm gonna get a leather worker too, because that can be a bit of a hard thing to get. I'm also going to have this guy be, what do I want this guy? I guess a bowyer would be good too. And you don't really need to do all of your things for a thing, but I guess I can make him a bit of a better wood burner because having good wood burners is good because then you can get charcoal, which I'll talk about later in the game, don't worry. Probably just gonna do the same thing for this guy, but with a bit other stuff. Like this guy can be, I guess a trapper, he can be a leather worker, he can be really a lot of this, from like here to like here, this is all like useless stuff unless you're like trying to do it. Like milker is only good if you have like llamas and stuff, which I'm not gonna, well, I'm probably gonna get them, but I'm not gonna like go in depth with them. I guess this guy, huh, I'm confused. I guess I can make him a bit of an engine. Oh, I think I already used the points for him, so let's just go to the next guy. This guy will be a woodcutter, and we can't put anybody past 10, so don't try and do it. And to up the things, just do, you do plus, so it's shift and the equals thing, and then minus, which you don't need shift for, which is, I feel like that's kind of weird how they did that. So you want this guy, and then I wouldn't suggest having a carpenter and a woodcutter, because as I said, with the miner and the engraver, they kind of go together, so I would do that, and then I guess building designer, and that's good. So now you want your carpenter, and you want your mason, and masons can, I guess, be graver as well. Really, if there are any people who don't do any good jobs, like if their best job is a fish dissector, then I just put them on engraving and wood burning, because those are the most labor-intensive skills that take a while to do, but you need them to be done eventually. So this guy, carpenter, so I'll make him, guess if we don't get a clothier, it's good to have one. Why can't I make this guy? Oh, that's why. Okay, so on the bottom there, I'll just use my mouse. There's a points, so we're gonna take out these copper battle axes. Take out some other stuff too. Let's see what we can take out. We don't need more than that. We only really need one for now. Don't really need that many ropes or bags or cloths or threads. We don't really need that much thread. Pump helmets are like, you need them. Like, you can't do like anything without them. They're crazy good. You don't need that many buckets or splints or crutches. Wheelbarrow, not really. And then here, okay, so let's like, we don't really need any of these. All we really need is pump helmet spawns. Let's get a bunch of these, like 20 or so. Don't really need that much beer because we can just make more once we start our farm. And it doesn't take long to make a farm either. So you pretty much need an iron anvil because the only way to get it otherwise is by trading. So I'm gonna have one hunting dog for a hunter, and then let's see what I can get for what I feel like getting. So yeah, not really anything else that I really want. I mean, I kind of want rabbits because rabbits are cool. So I'm just gonna do that. Actually, no, what? Fuck that. I feel like they'd be doing the same thing as hens and like chickens and stuff. And what they do okay, so they're good, but they're really fucking annoying. Like when they lay eggs, and if the eggs hatch, you're gonna have like 100 chicks on your hands, and they'll just be running around like the entire base, and it's really annoying. So yeah, don't do that. Um. I don't really. I guess cats would also be really good because they chase down vermin, so you want some of them. So as I said, only 100. I guess I can get one female dog as well, but that's all you really need. So now back to this. Uh, oop. And now I'm just gonna go back. Is that showing on the? Okay, good. Um, Now we're going to make our um our hunter. So amateur is basically the main hunting skill. Now for the killing skills for that guy, so you want a bit of a fighter, archer, and this is going to be our crossbowman. For hunting, this guy is going to be, actually I can make this guy, actually I'll just make this guy like main everythinger, like he can be the cook, he can be the brewer, he can be grower, herbalist, grower, and these are like four things that you kind of need. Like cook is, we don't really need cook. Brewer is for beer. Herbalist is basically collecting all the shrubs and stuff. Grower is really good because that's like the main skill for growing. As you can probably see for yourself by the name of it. I'm also gonna make this guy a leader because leaders are cool. And I'll make this guy a teacher, and I guess this guy a teacher as well. And now we're just gonna get a bunch of, I guess we can get some more beer. More beer. Eh, no, we don't need dimple cups or rock nuts or that. We just need a bunch of this pump helmet spawn because this is the main plant that we will be getting. Um, you want, we need a crossbow, so, wait, minus, crossbow, I forget new, there we go, uh, crossbow, so, bronze copper crossbow, you also need arrows as well, so I'm going to be doing that, new, so bolts, yeah, bolts, and you can just get copper bolts, and just like 10 of them. I was just getting 20. I mean, actually, I was just getting 10, but I'm not going to get 20 because our carpenter is going to be doing a lot of things, I think, is what we sent him on. I'm going to get some more beer because I want a grower to be, because I basically set the grower to be doing, like, every other task in, like, the kitchen and stuff, so we're going to need some beer for a bit. It's going to take a bit before we get our farm up. So let's see. I think, so we have a quiver, we have a crossbow, we have bolts. What else will we need? I guess maybe another bucket, because buckets are pretty useful. Maybe some, oh wait, yeah, we're going to also need, um, an axe. We don't need, like, we just need, like, a wooden training axe. I'm just gonna get a mango wood training axe. Color picks 2, iron, yeah, I think we have all that we need, guys, so I'm just gonna go to dwarves and maybe level up some things for this guy. What is he? Clothier. We can make this guy our... 1 second. I'm gonna make this guy our animal trainer and caretaker. This guy will be our diagnostician, that guy. And then this guy can just be a great leader of awesome. There we go. So cool. I think that's all the points. I can just get a bunch of this stuff, and I think that's good. So now we can, I'm just gonna save this as um awesome, awesome. No, I'm just gonna awesome. Yeah, cool. Save and name group. You always need to name a group because it wants to be called the Works of Pondering. Factional, I kind of like that. Factional Lance. Escape for done. Name Fortress. Wait, I need to do something. The faction, yeah, okay, good. So, oops. There we go. So, it's odd to do random. So, fleshy channels, the factional no. Coast wheels, clap hands, lash scales, boulder. I like it. Okay, cool. Let's embark. Okay, so guys, this was the prepare for the journey part of the thing. So I'll probably be doing another episode that will be uploaded today. So thank you for watching, and I hope you watch the next one that will be coming out soon. Bye. Actually, no, I'm just gonna read this. So you have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. What? That's weird. Your party of seven is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Udnish. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. Fuck, I forgot to get a butcher. Okay, I'll be just making someone be the butcher, I guess. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings. Here the dingo men... Oh, fuck. Dingo men get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Etermedin Boulder Tribe. Strike the earth. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching. I will see you all in a little bit.